Let me ask you an uncomfortable question. That device you're probably using to watch this right now, how important is it to you? Really think about it. If you had to choose between your smartphone and your close friends, which would you pick? Sounds ridiculous, right? But a comprehensive study from Würzburg and Nottingham Trent universities revealed something that should concern all of us. 37% of people rated their phone as equally or more important than their close friends. Even more disturbing, 29% valued their smartphone more than their own parents. Now, you might be thinking, not me. I would never choose a device over my loved ones. But the real question isn't about what we claim to value. It's about how we actually behave. And our behavior reveals a terrifying truth. We have developed a psychological dependency on these devices that's silently eroding our cognitive capabilities, even when we're not using them. The same research study conducted a simple but brilliant experiment. Participants were asked to perform concentration tests under 4 different conditions with their phone on the desk, in their pocket, locked in a drawer, and completely removed from the room. The results were staggering, and they should concern anyone who cares about their mental performance. Test scores were lowest when the smartphone was visible on the desk. But with each additional layer of separation between the person and their device, performance improved. When phones were entirely removed from the room, concentration test results were 26% higher. Let that sink in. Just having your smartphone nearby, even if it's silent and face down, reduces your cognitive performance by over a quarter. This isn't about active use. This is about mere presence. Your brain, on some fundamental level, is always aware of that potential source of novelty and validation, and it reserves a significant portion of your attention just in case something important might happen. It's like having a conversation while knowing someone is waiting to interrupt you. You can't ever be fully present. This phenomenon has nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with neurobiology. Our brains are wired to seek novelty. It's an evolutionary advantage that helped our ancestors survive. Smartphones and the apps on them exploit this wiring mercilessly. Every notification, every refresh, every scroll delivers potential novelty, triggering dopamine releases that keep us coming back. The companies behind these devices and applications aren't evil, but they are ruthlessly optimized for engagement, and your attention is the product they're selling. For the past 2 years, I've conducted my own personal experiment in reclaiming my attention from my smartphone. I didn't throw my phone away or retreat to a cabin in the woods. That's not a realistic solution for most of us. Instead, I implemented a series of strategic changes that transformed my relationship with my device from master to servant. The results have been transformative. I'm more productive, more focused, and perhaps most importantly, more present in my actual life. Here's the exact system I implemented, which you can adapt starting today. First, I declared war on notifications. I turned off every single notification except for actual phone calls and messages from specific contacts. No social media alerts, no news breaks, no email pings. The constant interruption cycle was broken immediately. Our brains aren't designed for context switching every few minutes. It takes an average of 23 minutes to regain deep focus after an interruption. By eliminating notifications, I reclaimed hours of productive time each day. Second, I became ruthless about application usage. I removed myself from all group chats except one with my closest friends. I deleted all news applications. If something truly important happens, I'll hear about it from people around me or seek it out intentionally later. I stopped using my phone as a default entertainment device and started treating it as a specialized tool. Now, I primarily use it for specific purposes, consuming curated content from authors I respect, listening to educational podcasts, reading books, and of course, communication and note-taking. Third, and this was the most challenging but most rewarding change, I stopped responding to notifications immediately. This doesn't mean I ignore people. It means I've reclaimed control over my attention. I batch my communication into specific times during the day. This simple shift sent a powerful psychological message to myself. I control my phone. It doesn't control me. The companies that make smartphones and the applications that run on them are brilliant. Their business models depend on maximizing your engagement. They'll never tell you that their product is damaging your productivity or mental health. Social media influencers who claim to run entire businesses from their smartphones have a vested interest in keeping you engaged with their content on your device. It's a self-perpetuating cycle that serves their interests, not yours. But here's the hopeful truth. You can break this cycle without becoming a digital hermit. The goal isn't to eliminate smartphone use entirely. That would be throwing the baby out with the bathwater. These devices are incredible tools when used intentionally. The goal is to transition from passive consumption to active use, from being controlled by your device to controlling it. The most profound realization throughout this 2-year journey has been understanding that my attention is more valuable than any temporary hit of digital validation. Every minute spent mindlessly scrolling is a minute I'm not spending on things that truly matter: deep work, meaningful relationships, personal growth, or simply being present in my own life. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. The difference between being perpetually busy and genuinely productive often comes down to how you protect your attention. Your smartphone, when used indiscriminately, functions like a leak in your cognitive fuel tank, slowly draining your mental energy throughout the day without you even realizing it. Implementing these changes won't be easy at first. You'll experience what feels like withdrawal symptoms, the phantom vibrations, the compulsive reaching for your phone, the fear of missing out, but push through that discomfort. On the other side is something precious: your ability to focus deeply, to produce meaningful work, and to be truly present in your own life. Your attention is the most valuable resource you possess in the modern economy. It's time to stop giving it away so cheaply. It's time to reclaim your cognitive sovereignty. It's time to make your smartphone what it was always meant to be: a tool that serves you, not a master that rules you. The quality of your work, your relationships, and indeed your life depends on it.